Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 5th through the 11th. And let's see, I'm using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. So let's just get started, Capricorn. You have two really good cards this week. I'm excited for you. The first one on Monday comes at the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is an emotional card. Cups are always talking about emotional, and 10 is talking about the end of a cycle. So what this is talking about is some kind of relationship where you're taking it into the next level. So maybe you've met somebody and you've kind of been looking at each other across the church or across work or whatever, wherever you've met them, but you haven't really asked them out yet. So this is a point where either they ask you out or you ask them out, or maybe you've been dating for a while, and this would be the point where maybe you would decide to move in together, or you would get engaged or get married. So this is a card that talks about the end of a cycle. So it's talking about taking a relationship to the next step, beginning a new cycle in that relationship. So taking that relationship to the next step. Now, for most of you, this is going to be a romantic relationship. However, a Ten of Cups, any Cups card, does not have to be about a romantic relationship. So, for those of you who the romantic relationship does not apply on Monday, then what you can expect to see this manifesting in is either going to be a family relationship that's getting stronger, a friendship that's getting stronger, or a coworker relationship that is getting stronger. Anything that is being bonded and taking up to the next level as far as relationship wise on Monday would qualify as something that would trigger this card to show up. I do feel like for 80 to 90% of you though, this is talking about a romantic relationship. Okay, so Tuesday we have the Knight of Clubs in reverse. This is just telling me, Capricorn, that on Tuesday you have somebody showing up in your life, gentlemen, who is, besides being a male person, he is also somebody who is very creative, thinks definitely outside the box, and is really good at problem solving because of this. However, on Tuesday, he is coming into your life and he is having trouble with a certain problem. In fact, he may even be coming to you for advice on how to solve this problem on Tuesday. Okay? Wednesday, Capricorn, Queen of Coins in reverse. This is just telling me that you're going to be feeling pretty antisocial on Wednesday. Something is going to be going on and you're going to be processing some things, and when people come around you, really all you're going to be thinking inside is just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. You just want to be by yourself. You want to continue to process whatever it is you're processing and just working on that. You really don't want the distraction of other people around you on Wednesday. Thursday, I see a Six of Swords coming up for you. This just means progress in some situation. You have a situation that you have realized that there needs to be some changes made in this situation, and you're starting to work on those changes. And on Thursday, what you're getting is you're starting to see the first little bits of progress as a result of the work that you've been doing in this situation to bring some changes in. Friday, this is the other wonderful card for you. This is the Lover's card. This is another good relationship card, and this is a major arcana card, which just means it's kind of a bigger deal than the Ten of Cups. And so when you have the Lovers, this is just saying that you have a relationship that is going very well. Typically this is a partnership. Most times we're talking about a romantic partnership, but not always. Once again, this can also be a family relationship, a working relationship, or a friendship. And many times when it's not lovers, then it leans towards a working partnership, somebody that you're working together with in cooperation to reach a common goal. And this just talks about that relationship being on very sound, good footing on Friday. All right, so Nine of Swords comes in on Saturday. I always hate to see this because it's just a terrible feeling that this card is talking about. The Nine of Swords is that obsessive feeling whenever there's something that really is not in our control at all. As in, there's nothing we can do about the situation, but it has us so worried and bothered that that's all we can think about, and it's hard for us to focus on anything else. And sometimes we can't even sleep. And a lot of times the situation really doesn't even have anything to do with us as much as it has to do with somebody that we love or somebody else in our life. And so that's what I see for you Saturday. I see really that really distracted, obsessive type thinking about a situation that really is not in your control. Okay, so Sunday, looks like Sunday you're kind of turning things around there because we've got the star card. And the star card talks about being in touch with the cosmic wisdom, being in touch with the reality, the physical, tangible reality that's around us, and having all of our spiritual power centers, our chakras up and fully operational, just really doing a good job. And so how this manifests for us is we have some real clarity about who we are, what we want to do, what we want to accomplish, how we want to do that. And how this really helps us in life is that our decisions are much easier to make. We're not experiencing the same amount of confusion as someone who is not in full spiritual alignment. We are not experiencing that kind of confusion. When we're making a decision, we can see how a situation would fit into our life purpose or not. And so it's easy to make a decision about whether to include something in our life or not. All right, so decision making very easy on Sunday. Okay, so Capricorn, that is your week. For those of you who would like to have a private session with me, feel free to check out my website. Make sure I'm the best reader for you. That's the most important thing. Make sure always, 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 whether you go to me or somebody else, you always want to go to a good reader, and you want to go to a reader that you feel connected with somehow. And so definitely check out my website. Make sure I'm the best reader for you. You can find me at amista.info. That's amista.info, I-N-F-O. Once you're there, should you decide that I am the best reader for you, then contact me and we'll set up a session for you as soon as possible. For the rest of you guys, I will see you next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.